Nuts to Duke Nukem, VECTORMAN's got the real balls of steel. And though he only appeared in 2 games, he was one of the stars of 16-bit gaming's 16th minute of fame. Alongside Rare's interpretation of Donkey Kong, VECTORMAN was a 3D hero in a 2D world. He made the most of the 58 seconds he had remaining by starring in the best platform shooters this side of Earthworm Jim. He runs, he helicopters, he transforms, he steals powers, he roller skates, the whole mid-90s bit, really. Of course, there are plenty of interesting power-ups concealed in weird, pulsating, green, sack things. Alright, the deeper and deeper I go, the more disturbed I'm getting, but at least the gunplay is fun. After successfully being awesome in VECTORMAN 1, our hero goes back to piloting his waste removal vessel, dumping the effluvia of human society into the sun. Hey, someone's gotta clean up this mess after all. But on the return trip, his craft is shot down and he comes tumbling back to Earth, which is now overrun by giant mutant insects, warped beyond recognition by, well, the very effluvia of human society he was getting rid of in the first place. Fortunately, huge mutant insect things still have a weakness to bullets, or whatever these energy balls he fires really are. Other weapon modes available from the pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty green things include laser beams, explosives, room-clearing, bullet hellish formations, and multipliers. And that's not just for your score. Grab a health pellet while under a multiplier and it'll be affected as well. Extra lives work the same way, so if you happen to find, say, a 10x multiplier and catch a 1-up, well, you're set. Wee doggy, as it were. There's a total of 22 stages, broken up by the occasional boss fight, which may or may not just start ripping lines from Green Lantern. This being a game from the mid-90s, though, don't be looking for any charity. Enemies from off-screen will dive bomb you into the Stone Age, tiny mobs on the ceiling will drop caustic substances right on your head, and you'll often have to make leaps of complete faith. If there's ever a full-on remake of this game, and it's one of the few great Genesis titles that hasn't seen such a treatment yet, the one thing I could ask for is for the perspective to zoom out a little bit. It's the old Mega Man and bass problem. The sprite's too big to see more than a couple feet in front of himself. And while I'd normally have issue with just how dark VECTORMAN 2 can get, well, the old saying tells us that it's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness, correct? It just so happens that your gun makes for one hell of a candle. You know who never forgot VECTORMAN? Josh Krebs.